Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
It's not a cult.
Violation.
It's not a cult. Yeah, the loops because I'm still testing audio.
Yeah, the loops because I'm...
There's like no delay. Welcome in, Blue Knight. Latex. Alright, turn the gain down. Hey, ALR. Latex. Shut up and start the stream. Latex.
Violation.
Violation. I'll have a story to tell there about that in a sec. Sex spots. Okay, I'm almost ready. Give me a minute. Latex. Yeah, don't use 3 seashells. Testing. Both of these nuts. Okay. Hopefully this will work. 5 Jerikafé cartoons? Oh. Okay. We're starting going here. Had to get everything situated, you know. I still like the music's really loud in my ear. I'm like still not getting used to this mic. But welcome in, y'all. Happy Monday. Happy morning update. Some of us even are content with less. So this is the Shim show? What's that? What's that? Alright. Oh, so happy it's Monday! I love how Starjan got that before I did. Yes, so happy it's Monday, although I'm not really. I had a 3-day weekend. Alright, can y'all still hear the music? Let me test the latex command here.
Latex.
Okay, I can hear latex, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, it was just kind of loud in my ears, but it didn't sound that loud on the stream, so. So yeah, welcome in, everyone. Oh yeah, there you go.
Greetings, program!
Welcome in, Blue Knight. I'm Starjan. Disgusted with yourself that you figured it out? Look at my cup. It's my Mario cup. Oh, it's got some green in it, so it like goes through the green screen, but it's a black cup, and then when it's hot it shows the Mario. It's pretty cool. The only bad thing is I don't put in the dishwasher, and Ryan does the dishes, and so he like never hand washes. He rarely does the hand washing. He'll just set it aside for weeks on it. So finally the other day I'm like, are you gonna wash my cup? And he was like, okay, fine. And so he finally washed it. Well, we don't want to kill him. He's a good guy. Good guy to have around. How's it going, y'all? How was your weekend? I didn't see a lot of you, Starjan, in the raid train, but I saw you obviously in my stream. So Ryan's actually been setting up a stream, his stream stuff. He's planning on doing he's calling it his yearly stream. And so he set up like stream avatars and a bunch of stuff. He just wanted to like make his stream better. But yeah, so we'll see when that happens. Kill him. You were having green screen issues during the charity stream. You ended up with a transparent exclamation point on your chest. It was funny. Oh, did I? A transparent exclamation point? How did that happen? I know I was using a blue screen because of Tinkerbell. And yeah, there was some blue parts that was kind of annoying me, but you know. There was some Tinkerbell lady on your channel. Stop giving your friends. Oh, I know. How'd Tink do? I thought I was kind of lurking a little bit. I thought she did pretty well. I watched the VOD, cut a couple clips. Hey, Shovel Knight, welcome in.
Latex.
Grab some latex. But yeah, I thought she did pretty good. Tinkerbell, I mean, helped raise a bunch of money. Thanks to you, Blue Knight, and Mark especially. But really, just a bunch of people donated. I don't know if y'all know, we got up to like $9,300, I think, total by the end of the weekend. Or $9,400, somewhere around there. It's crazy. Blue Knight, well, it still happened. How did the exclamation point get on my chest or on my face? Or it was my chest, right? Can't keep kayfabe? What's kayfabe? Trying to play as much Skyrim I can this morning. Oh, before a haircut. Nice. So Skyrim. How far are you in? I hear that game lasts forever. I've never played it. I've never played any of the... I had a friend who played Morrowind like in college. And he thought it was the greatest thing ever. Hey, it's oh no, there we go. 94.26 and 69 cents. Look at that. Look at that. We did that, y'all. Tinkerbell helped with that. It was great. But yeah, everybody, we all hung out in the it's a real mature community, exactly. Kayfabe, sticking to the story, like how Tinkerbell's a different person. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I'll try to do better at that. But yeah, we raised 94,2069. How crazy is that? And I got to be on Patch's game show as well, which is really fun. Even though I got eliminated really quickly, I didn't get to do the lip syncing part, so that sucked. But if there's a VOD, you should check it out on Bio Patches. Here, I can shout him out. Yeah, the quiz show is what he was doing. But yeah, we raised a bunch of money. I was on his game show on Saturday. I know I didn't get to do the lip syncing. It was horrible. But Shark did. Sergeant, you missed that. So Shark did the lip syncing, and he like failed because he was dancing around too much instead of like standing still. And then Casper did it, and Casper like owned it. Like we were all like taken aback at how well Casper did. So it was because we got to be the judges since we were eliminated contestants. Shovel Knight started a new playthrough. I've had hundreds of them this time. And really? You've done multiple playthroughs of Skyrim? Assassin characters slowly work away, assassinating people instead of stabbing them. Wait until they're alone and suck them dry. Okay. That's. So you get to change your strategy that way, I guess. Huh? Have you played the end of the other games in that series? Because there's been a couple since Skyrim, right? Oh, and I guess there's online, right? There's the MMO version too. Sergeant, I was busy not giving money to youth. Utes. Damn Utes, let me tell you. We gave a lot of money to the Utes. Exactly, damn Utes. Kids nowadays don't appreciate what we're doing for them, let me tell you. Hey, me Shark, welcome in. We were just talking about you.
Latex.
Shovel Knight, I don't play Elder Scrolls Online, but I have played... Oh, Oblivion, that's right, and Morrowind. Okay, cool. So you have played the series. That's cool. I feel like I didn't do a lot this weekend, but, I kind of stayed home and stayed in the raid train and hung out with people, helped raise the money. So I did play, actually, a lot of Genshin. So I finally got my characters to 69. Giggity. Oh wait, I have a thing for that. Giggity. 69. And then I did a bunch of quests, but there's a shit ton more quests to do on Genshin now that I'm up to that level. So God, I feel like the clock is moving so fast. Is it? Like literally today? It's only 8:09. Moo Shark. Yeah, how's it going, Shark? Are you at work? I assume. You're always working. My throat hurt. Oh no, and then oh no did like this crazy, I don't know if you have the VOD, but yeah, if you missed it, you can check out Oh No's VOD for last night, where he got pied a million times and then did try some kind of Carolina Reaper sauce and like threw up or something. Like it was, I mean,
BDSM.
yeah, it was BDSM, let's just say.
Tonight.
Self-inflicted for charity. Doing 64 hours this week. All right, yeah, speaking of BDSM. Self-inflicted BDSM. Didn't know Carolina Reaper was that hot, but it is. Well, now you know. Oh no. Now you know. I mean, good for you for like going for it and trying something that that's been in your head all weekend. Yeah, trying something that you'd never done. Like I would have been more cautious and been like, oh yeah, I could do this for charity, because I'd done it before. But but hey, good for you for just jumping in feet first, both feet. So Starjan, yeah, just having a good time with that song, huh? I sent it to Mishuk, so he might put it on his channel too. Just gonna be going in the fridge, get some water, and I'll go BDSM. Well, Dark Supergirl had it stuck in her head too, so you're not alone. You know, you two probably have a lot in common.
Latex.
Shovel Knight, I made a Carolina Reaper sauce for hot wings a few weeks ago. It was fantastic. Really? Yeah, and see, I'm scared of that kind of stuff. Hey, Dewey Drop. Yeah, welcome in. Grab some latex. We're just doing the morning update, hanging out, chilling, having some coffee. Grab some coffee, y'all, if you want. I know it's not morning everywhere, but let me know how the mic is. I have the gain all the way down, so I'm fairly close to it. But how was the hot wings? So they were fantastic. Shovel Knight. Okay, good. And they weren't like they didn't make you throw up, right? That's the main thing. Hopefully. Sergeant, and then slam the fridge door. Fuck Shark. Oh, Ono's secretly training to do the one chip. Oh god. Oh god. Is that true, Ono? Do you have any do you agree or deny the claims? Shovel can chef it up quite nicely. I love spice anyways, but they're fairly, yeah, okay, they were intense. Yeah, I love spice, don't get me wrong. Like, of all, like, I get 5-star at Thai restaurants, and it's never hot enough. But I've never wanted to go to the extreme, you know? I want to taste the food. One of my favorite is the flavor of just Louisiana hot sauce. I love cayenne pepper sauce. It's just the taste of that is good, so. Dewey Drop, I've never lost a hot wing challenge. Wait, so you've done like challenges? There's a place in Seattle called the Wing Dome where they have like 3-alarm, 4-alarm, 5-alarm, 7-alarm wings, and you can actually get a burger with it on it. So I've done their 3-alarm burger, and I've tried have I tried their 5-alarm wings? I don't know. I think I was afraid to, but they have this thing where if you win the competition, you know, it's free or whatever, but I never wanted to do that. Ban Shark. Twitch is telling me that I've been subbed for 8 months now. Hell yeah, Blue Knight. So when you get the 1-year mark, it's a rainbow cape. I'm excited about that. Nobody has it yet because the 1-year affiliate is September 24th. Oh, and speaking of, if we get the Chrono Trigger playthrough challenge done by then, I want to do a big like 20-hour Chrono Trigger. I'll wear a cosplay, and then yeah, thanks Stargen for contributing to that. But I'd like to do like a 1-year affiliate celebration that is this like Chrono Trigger playthrough thing. Maybe even a subathon. I don't know. I'll have to come up with like cool things. Well, cool things that I can do. So we'll see. 100 alarm. How does Ryan feel about you having this harem of subs? It's not a harem. It's not a cult. But yeah, Ryan doesn't care. I mean, Ryan's going to stream again soon. He said at his 1-year mark, his once-a-year stream. Could do the Reaper, no problem then. I have a buddy who owns an Indian restaurant. Asked him to make me something he would make for his parents, and it was way spicier. Really? So what's the difference between Reaper and like ghost? I always hear ghost pepper is like one of the worst or something. Habanero is like fine. Oh no, yours is the day after me. Awesome. Twinsies unite. Yeah, I had to look it up. I had to look up the email. I still have the email from when I became an affiliate, so that's how I know the date exactly. Wear 7 of 9. It's such a hard costume to put on. And I don't have a wig for it because I did 7 of 9 when I was blonde, and so I could just do my hair in a French twist. But now I don't have blonde hair, so... And it's hard to do a French twist wig that looks good, so I haven't done that yet, but... Oh, Chun-Li could be cool. If y'all haven't noticed, there's also a channel point thing in there. If you save your channel points, I will wear a costume of your choice of the existing ones that I have on stream. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I did order some stuff to make a Marley cosplay, just a quick one for Chrono Trigger. So that's what I'm thinking for that. But I have to come up with some ideas for a subathon what kind of things would y'all? I guess I should ask y'all. What would y'all? What would you like me to do or see? And I don't know. Should I change costumes a bunch? Oh no, it's too cold to fart. Time to start ordering wigs. Carolina Reaper's twice as spicy as ghost pepper. I have ghost pepper sauce to put on my sandwiches, but this Reaper says, oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha. All right, well, we got first in by Starjan. He's like, I gave y'all time to hit it, but I'm just going to do it now because we are 20 minutes in. So he wants to see Too Cold to Ride My Bike. So here we go. Too cold to fart. $3 million? Damn, where is it?
Last year when gyms closed, I bought myself a bike to ride.
The little snow bunny's cute.
In summer it was great as I got to exercise outside. But then the seasons changed and I bundled up to stay warm. But wait, the darkness closed in early and now this dreadful winter storm. Oh great, it's too cold to ride my bike. It's too cold. This is the weather I dislike. It just snows.
It's your favorite hat, too.
The gyms have opened up, so I'm back to lifting more. Working on my legs and my arms and, of course, my core. But when it comes to cardio, it's a freaking bore. I say, I hope the weather forecast gives me something good to look for. But I'm afraid it's too cold to ride my bike. It's too cold. This is the weather I dislike.
Hey, thanks for the lurk, work lurk.
It
Or
just
work lurk, Timbo Slice.
snows.
Yep, there's the hand. Gotta make the snowman now.
It's too cold to ride my bike. It's too cold. My friends all went on a hike, but it's too cold. It's too cold to ride my bike. It's too cold. The sun has gone on strike. So bold. Last year when gyms closed, I bought myself a bike to ride.
There he is. He's saying, how's it going, Starjan? What's up? What's up? We out here in the snow. That's what he's saying. All right. Thanks, Starjan, for redeeming that. Gonna whoop his smug ass. Oh yeah, if you ever want to see the snow bunny, yeah, it's Snow Bunny is the command. There you go. He's like, hey, how's it going? Oh. So how you feeling? Oh no, hopefully things came out okay. I mean, I don't want details, but but yeah, I know I can't have jalapenos anymore. I used to love jalapenos. I used to eat jalapenos out of the jar, like the, pickled jalapenos sliced. Just eat them like that, and it was fine. And now, the next day, it just burns your butthole. I just cannot do it anymore. Came out fine. I demand details. Oh God. Oh god. Oh, I gotta start the music again. It burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. It is. That's what it's like. Oh my god. Yeah. So I really avoid jalapenos now. It used to be like I love the things, but now it's just not worth the pain and the burning. Getting old sucks, y'all. Don't get old. That's all I gotta say. Don't get old. See, the cup's turning black where the coffee's gone. Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't know if you were here when I was showing it off, but this is my Mario mug. When it's black, and then when it heats up with coffee or whatever, it actually opens up and it's like this blue Mario scene. It's kind of cool. Pulling chalks here. I can concentrate on work and conversation right now. Much love. What's chalks? Yeah, I got this cup. Well, thanks Blue Knight for hanging out. If you have to lurk or whatever, no worries. Did you see my latex comment earlier during the pepper? No, I didn't. Did I miss it? Yeah, that. If I missed something, y'all, please tell me, or repeat yourself. I'd totally fine. Wheel chalks. What's wheel chalks? Okay, I got one of my favorite DJs back into the latex passion after a long hiatus after convincing her to go shopping at Siren while she was... Oh, cool. Okay. Well, awesome. Are they on Twitch? But yeah, this Mario mug I actually got at a White Elephant gift thing at work like a couple years ago. So I was like, hey, I actually like this thing. Search for DJ Slave 1. Okay. Yeah, I have a couple DJs on my list. And my sister actually wants to do some DJing, but she's working up the drive and the equipment to do Twitch stuff. Right now, I think she does more stuff like custom stuff at people's places or out in the woods kind of thing.
Latex.
But yeah. Evelyn does latex. Yeah. I've seen. I know Evelyn. I've met Evelyn in person actually, because she was wearing like a latex Snow White at Comic-Con, Emerald City Comic-Con, and of course we had to like get a picture and say hi. And I think I was wearing something latex. I forget what, but. Yeah, familiar with Evelyn, and I've seen her at Restricted Entertainment too. It's fun stuff. The only DJs I like are the girls with multicolored hair. Have rainbow in your hair? So Ryan wants to dye his hair rainbow, because he's Ryan Rainbow. But I don't know if and when he's gonna do that. Maybe he'll make that as like his stream, a stream thing. We'll see. Yeah, I kind of like my purple. I'll probably stick to purple for a while. It's been 2 years in September. He's not going to do it because he sucks. I mean, I could see him doing it, so we'll see. But yeah, I was helping him set up OBS for his stream. Like this weekend and this last week. Gonna beat Ryan up. I don't know when. He's just like when he feels up to it or something, Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. He'll probably play Banjo Tooie some more. Oh, you want this mic? Yeah, this mic's fun. Give me it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people with this mic, or there's a red one that's just red, but I wanted the color changing one, so I was like, all right, I'm getting it. Elgato makes a mic? I didn't know that. Wave 3. Yeah, I still have my Blue Yeti, but it was the headphone port on it actually was all making it staticky, and so it's kind of a silly reason because you can just use Bluetooth headphones, but it does complicate your setup. I like having the headphones connected to the mic because then it's like you're publishing to the mic as well as through the mic, and so it's just easier to handle. But yeah, so I've seen some people with this mic, and I was like, I like the colors and stuff. I like that you can mute it like that. The other thing is the mute button on the Blue Yeti is kind of iffy now, and it can come out and it doesn't always work. And so, and the other thing about the Blue Yeti is it just looks kind of bulky, and I don't know. It just, someone pointed that out in a review where they compared the Blue Yeti and this mic, and oh, contact cleaner. Okay, yeah, it's still a good mic, and I got it secondhand from a friend for like $80 still. But so I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna like give it away, throw it away. That's for sure. It's still a good mic, but I like the new one. Damn it! Now I'm learning the riff for the Ring of Fire. Oh hell yeah, Shovel Knight! I'm pretty sure I'm following you. When's your next stream? Doing. You do music streams, right? I forget. I thought. I forget. I don't know. I like following music streams because I do some karaoke streams and take requests, and so I kind of like going, especially when I'm at work. I'll go into a music stream and just do some requests, and then while I'm working, this is me working. Looks like a robot dick. Yeah. Wait, this one does or the Yeti does? Oh. Um, Shovel Knight. Another one I need to cover. Don't know. I don't have a schedule. Oh, okay. It's too hectic. Okay, I got you. Shovel Knight. I know it's hard to do a schedule. I have a hard time with a schedule too. I quit. Unmod me. Hey, Sith Lord Brit, welcome in.
Latex.
Grab some latex. Welcome in. This is the morning update. I just kind of chat and hang out with y'all. You didn't meet me yet, Britt. You just met Tinkerbell from Friday. So thanks for coming in. We raised a ton of money this weekend. It was awesome. I'm sure. I think you were in some other streams too when I was hanging out. Yeah, it was an awesome weekend. Latex, all right. I claim dibs on Stargent's mod slot. Yeah, Blue Knight. I could probably, if you want to be a mod, I could use some other mods too. But Stargent's just kidding. He likes to pretend like he hates. Like we were talking about the other night. Like, how many people come in here and are just like, why is this mod always complaining about hating it here and stuff? That's just his shtick. My voice is deep enough that I can hit the notes pretty well. Hurt isn't. Oh, Hurt. Yeah, that's a good Johnny Cash. I have a couple Johnny Cash songs on my request list too when I do karaoke. Did I miss something here? That's right. I met the magical Tink. Yeah. Let's go into Getaway Tiger. Yeah, so Stargent accidentally... So there was one time there was a bot came in or someone came in and I banned them. And then Stargent was AFK and he came in and he's like, oh, and he saw Getaway Tiger. And so he banned Getaway Tiger. Getaway Tiger hadn't done anything. That was hilarious. Let's see. Personal Jesus. I haven't heard that one. I don't think. Let's see. No more mods. No, we do. It's good to have mods, you know. I have at least 2 of them here right now, but yeah, exactly. Follow Shovel Knight. There you go. Tom Clancy. Oh, Rainbow Six. That's like old school, isn't it? Or is it like a new version? We don't need to talk about it. Let it be vague. Oh, yeah. Britt, how does someone get started in latex? Have you already done a stream on... Oh, yeah, Britt. Logistics of getting fit, tips and tricks. So, yeah, some stuff. So I've done some latex streams where I show you how to, like, make outfits and stuff. But as far as, like, fitting and stuff, like, I mean... You can actually buy outfits already made, and it's just they're fairly expensive. So before I was making them, I was buying them, and yeah, there's, you know, certain measurements and stuff that you want to keep in mind. But, you know, just like regular clothing, making is a little more complicated because it's all glued. So it's completely different from like sewing. But yeah, so I do some of that on stream. Although, so I did one last week. I'm not doing one this week, which leads me back to my previous thing. For scheduling Shovel Knight, yeah, I try to schedule like things like this is my week. This is what I'm doing this week. But next week I may have different stuff. So yeah, it is hard to like keep running schedule. Right now I'm like Monday mornings and Wednesday nights for sure, and then I'll throw a third stream in that I may do something else. So let's see here. I'm not keeping up with chat very well today. Playing the new one, but love the old ones too. No promise of when I'll stream again. No, you have to stream now. You have more followers. You have to stream Shovel Knight. Can't put it. Yeah, you can't put it through the machine. Yeah, no sewing. If you put any holes in it, it actually makes it easily tear and stuff. So that's the bad thing there. She said doo doo. Did I say doo doo? Oh yeah, and then we have some other latex experts in the channel too. Blue Knight's one of them. There are some latex people who really like to wear it as well, that like to come to my channels and hang out. So yeah, so a lot of information. But yeah, if you are interested in making it, I do have slides I can send you from a panel that I put on at a Comic-Con. So I'm always sharing that link out, even though it's been a couple years since I did that. But yeah, they're still relevant. Always want to help people get bitten by the bug. Yeah, latex can be addictive though. Gotta watch out. Should pull up a blurb of Johnny Cash's personal Jesus cover. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Starjan's like, I'm a latex expert as well. I know the latex ladies. I've seen a lot of people wear latex. Hey, Steve, welcome in. Grab some latex.
Latex.
Oh yeah, I was just bringing up the latex ladies from that one video game. I'm interested in making it. I make my other stuff. I know the basics of sewing, I'm assuming. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, pattern making is similar. The difference is you're overlapping instead of right side to right side, you're overlapping right side to wrong side because it's glued. So yeah, check out my Facebook group. I try to post in there regularly. Y'all can post in there. That's instead of a Discord because I'm lazy. I'm lazy and there's just a million Discords. I just don't want to add another Discord or manage one. So yeah, I have a Facebook group instead. But feel free to DM me as well if you don't want to do that. And I can send you those slides. It'd be a good starter for the latex if you're interested, Britt. Oh yeah, there's actually a new book on that I just bought, The Female Catsuit by Katista Charisma. He just came out with. I'm excited. I may just completely redo my patterns because first of all, I actually screwed up one of my patterns. I did something like I'm making a Supergirl catsuit right now, and I realized at the end of the last stream that it oh, can I link that? Well, I'll have to dig it up. I can link it in the Facebook group later today, though. Yeah, that's relevant enough. Yeah, to put that in there. I bought it immediately. It was in there's a latex beginners group that I'm in as well on Facebook, so I could also link that. But yeah, I screwed up my Supergirl catsuit. I didn't tell all y'all. I told Stitch and a couple other people, I think, but yeah, I screwed it up. I somehow mixed up pattern pieces, and now one side, I'm ready to glue the side together, and one side is like half as short, half as long as the other, and so there's no way. I was considering maybe I can put like a huge dart in there and like patch it up or something, and like add a design to mask it, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how because the suit's almost done, and I'm just like, I put so much work into this, so many streams, and so I was fairly upset with myself at the end of the last stream, realizing that. So we'll see. I do want to make a white cat suit for Black Widow as well, and I'm considering trying out this making a full new pattern based on Katista Charisma's book, but that's gonna be so much work. So I don't know. We'll see. See how that. So yeah, that's where I guess goes into my cosplay stuff right now. What's going on is Supergirl catsuit, Black Widow. I did purchase some things. I purchased a Neptunia costume just because I just don't have time to make everything anymore, and because I'm doing so much. So I've decided that I'm just going to start buying certain costumes alongside what I'm making. And that way I can still like have new stuff to like show y'all and hang out with on stream and that kind of stuff. So yeah, for the Chrono Trigger playthrough challenge, I think I'm gonna be Marley, one of the main characters. And so I bought a wig and I bought a jumpsuit. We'll see how that goes, if it happens. I mean, the challenge isn't finished yet, so if you haven't checked that out, it's in the channel points. You can contribute to the 20-hour Chrono Trigger playthrough challenge, and I'm thinking it'll be a part of my 1-year affiliate stream, so it'll be a 20-hour stream. And then I was considering making a subathon, but I gotta come up with like redemptions. I don't know exactly what yet. Thanks for the hydrate, Starch. But yeah, how you like my background, y'all? I was like, hey, Seattle. I'm in Seattle. Although my mic's kind of in the way of the Space Needle. You like the bottle? It's big. So I try to drink this whole thing and more in a whole day. Seattle sucks. You would like Seattle. All the like cold weather. Cold and dreary. Cloudy. But yeah. It's actually been kind of cold lately too. In August. I'm like, what's going on with this freaking cold August weather? It's supposed to be up to 70 today, but it's like all cold and like it was in the 50s this morning. So just give me the weather, keep the city. Just posted making latex clothing book like to Facebook. Looks like it's out of print. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, yeah, I'll post that catsuit book to the group as well. I think there's a male cat. Yeah, there's a male catsuit book as well, but I bought the female catsuit one. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's 60 pages with tons of like pictures and stuff. It's actually pretty good. I want to say it was like $70, but well worth it. And this guy goes into complete detail. He has a bunch of books on making latex stuff. So make it cold and dreary in Philly. Is it all sunny there, Starjan? So yeah, so this week my third stream will be Friday night, and it's gonna be song recording. And so I'll be continuing recording my medley for my birthday video that I'm making for October. So just recording me singing the medley of parody songs. So that'll be fun on Friday night. I'm hoping that I think Ryan and I figured out the sound problems on my Mac. So hopefully you'll be able to hear the music and my voice instead of last time where the whole stream went by and I didn't realize you could only hear me and not the music. Starjan was like, y'all are a bunch of simps. You didn't tell her this whole time. But yeah, how was y'all's weekend? So like I said, I played Genshin a lot. I started on a new visual story novel, but it's not that interesting yet. Hey, Red Queen Rhonda. Welcome in. Grab some latex.
Latex.
How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just getting the week started. I did some arms today. Yeah. Biceps still getting worked on. It's not quite. Never had quite the big bump in the bicep, you know, but my arms were fairly jello when I was done today. So, how are you? How was your weekend, Red Queen Rhonda? And what kind of fun things do you have planned this week? They were just sitting there simping. It was like 45 minutes of no sound. She's flexing and trying to mess with my head. I mean, I'm just working up to back to my I'm bodybuilding, you know. I'm building and shaping my body the way I want it to be. So, Roofie, yeah, Roofie is a special song for Stargent. Oh yeah, I haven't changed that command. It still says shin solos. Bro, should we watch that? Should we watch that? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Shark with his unwashed flat ass. It was great. I had teeth surgery Friday. Holy crap. It went very good and I haven't had any pain. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad that everything went okay. That stuff scares the shit out of me. I don't think I've ever had a root canal except for I've had my wisdom teeth taken out before they came in, so they had to dig in there and I was awake for it. But I was like having a great old time, whatever they gave me. So I sent a picture of my ass. All right, let's see. Do I have something set up where I can watch this clip? Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
No, it's kind of late. Hope I didn't wake ya, but there's something I just gotta say. I know you roofied me. Every time I tried to tell you, you put something in my drink. So I had to say I love you in a song. Oh my god.
Star's like, I'm taking all of you to court.
Latex.
All right, what do we got here? Steve, sad you missed most of the charity stream. I mean, I appreciate you were there. You got to see Tinkerbell. It was a lot of fun. We sang a bunch. Blue Knight digging into work. I'll keep this on the background. Just went. Okay, thanks for the lyric, Blue Knight. Oh. There we go. Taking all you to court. Watch this LaBelle and slander. I'll be working also at Yell if you need me. All right, Steve, no problem. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. So Red Queen Rhonda, glad that worked out. Hopefully that continues to go with no pain and all that stuff.
Latex.
Dentist stuff, man. Dentist stuff. Do y'all like dentist stuff? Anybody here raise your hand if you like dentist stuff. Hey, Dakubara. Thanks for the latex. Welcome in.
Latex.
Grab some latex yourself. How are you doing, lovely? Wasn't it a great weekend? Can you believe we raised $9,400? That's crazy. It's a new record, y'all. The last time we did that raid train, it was like $6,000-ish, and so we went up to 9,000. I really didn't expect that. When they were like, we're gonna hit 7,777, I was like, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, and then it was like 9,420 and 69 cents. It's like, holy crap. Got simps now. Bunch of us cried. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, it's really awesome. It's great to be part of a community that does this together. You know, each and every one of us that streamed as part of this thing, or even just viewed and hung out, like, was a part of that, right? And like raising all these funds. So it's really cool. Big simpin'. We did smash it. I agree. Oh no, we like completely smashed it out of the ballpark. And everyone had a huge part. I don't know how to stress that enough. Like, it doesn't matter how much you raise during your stream. It doesn't matter if you streamed or not. Just being there and being a part of it was just, yeah, really awesome. Big simp. Shrimp's got more ass than shark. All right, Mishak, you're gonna have to send a picture of your ass now, just to prove Starjan wrong. Love my Jerikafé. Yeah, the Jerikafé. That's right. I didn't call it that yet. I need to call it that. The Jerikafé. Identity theft is not a joke. What? If you bridge the gap to the end goal, you are a pog champ. Mishak, I got the cake. Oh, yeah.
It's not a cult.
I've seen Shuck's ass. It's small. Mishak's like, what? A cupcake. I mean, that's kind of cute. A cupcake. Lude stole Ono's pick? Like, of him getting pied or something? I hadn't heard about this. All ass, yes, thank you, Britt. Exactly. All asses are beautiful. All asses matter. Ass looking like matzah. Matzah. Saltine? Oh, it's his Discord profile pic? Okay, gotcha. Steve, I have zero ass. That's right, Steve, you only work on upper body, is that right? Mishak, I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm all, oh, okay, you do calves, okay. All calves. I have natural, like, pretty, I naturally have some pretty, like, big calves for some reason. But also, like, I'm very quad heavy. Although right now my left quad is not very strong because of my knee surgery I had this year. Sore throat today, but totally worth the one. Yeah. Exactly. Steve, I do legs 2 days a week. Okay, you do legs. Okay, gotcha. Just naturally small glutes. Yeah, I've tried to work my booty up a bunch. But yeah, unfortunately I'm more of a, what do you call that? A square shape body. So I don't have the hourglass as much as I want. So I do try to work my shoulders out to make the top hourglass work. And then I do try to work the booty a bunch too if I can. Shark has cake. Quake cake. He got sheet cake. Oh, shots fired. Flat as fuck. Oh no, your eye showed your pain. Oh yeah. I know, I felt bad for, oh no, like, and then people kept saying like, oh, take more sauce, take more sauce. I'm like, come on, people. Let's be real. This is like legitimate, like, health. Like, actually, it's like, Actually, it's against TOS. Let's just say that. It's against TOS to like legitimately hurt yourself as a streamer, to have any kind of channel points that will hurt yourself. So yeah, I was like, stop. Then they were like, oh, Jen should take sauce. It's like, she didn't sign up for that. We have to pre-measure the sauce next time. Drops, not so much spoons. Brit, I'm a pear. Oh, you're a pear, Brit. Yeah, see, all bodies matter. All bodies have different sizes. I've tried to like be fairly happy with what I have, you know, and then try to modify what I can. Like I said, work booty a bit more, work shoulders a bit more, and then try to bring the waist in if I can. But I don't know. Will it ever be like the way I want it to be? I don't know. I really don't know. Especially at my age. It's okay. It's all about shoulders, arms, and back. We'll do a poll on Twitter. Just settle this once and for all. Discomfort. Yeah, discomfort's, you know, I could see doing that for charity. But yeah, but when it's actually like harming, it's not good. Starch it? I'll hurt myself for free. Really happy Jen removed the 1K goal. Oh, what was the 1K again? Was that... I forget what it was. There's a restaurant here that requires you to sign a waiver. Yeah, okay. That's legit. That's smart. That's, you know? That's why I didn't do any more sauce. Oh, okay. Was the 1K more sauce or something? Steve, I'm a trapezoid. Yeah, oh no, definitely. You're amazing. And I'm glad you like called your own limits, you know, like nope, that's it. Like, and stuck with it. I think it's really hard, really easy to give in to peer pressure when you're streaming too. People want you to do stuff, you know, and so good for you for knowing your body and knowing yourself. It's almost noon over there, Sturgeon. No matter anyone's shape, there's someone out there who loves... Yeah, exactly. Everyone has different shapes. Everyone has different shape preferences as well, so... Daku, it was more hot sauce. Okay, that's what I suspected. Gotcha. Blue Knight, I'm a rhombus. Isn't a rhombus a trapezoid too? I forget. That sauce is gross as fuck too. Yeah, I won't do any of that. I won't do the one chip. I won't do like... I enjoy hot sauce. I enjoy spices. But I don't go over to that much. I'm just not a fan. I want to taste my food. So yeah. And I'm not very competitive either. Like it's like I don't need to like yeah, I don't know. It would never be a redemption for me. Like I said, I told you about my jalapeno issue, right? It'd be that much worse the next day for ghost peppers and stuff. Oh no, it was Ghost Pepper Insanity and Reaper in one drop. I'm going to try it eventually, but last night was not the night. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, it's good that you drew the line for yourself. It's important. Fancy meeting you here, Daku. I know, right? Come to the Jerikafé often? Ghost pepper sauce is actually really good on eggs and stuff. Okay. But the Reaper was the problem. Gotcha. I don't know. Ghost pepper may just be too hot for me. Like I said, I tend to like cayenne pepper sauce. Just the taste of it. You know, Louisiana, Crystal, Frank's. I like Frank's a lot. But yeah, those types I tend to. But then I also like Cholula, you know, the more Mexican types, Cholula and Tapatio as well. So, but you know, I eat a lot of Mexican. Taco, I came for the latex and stayed for the conversation and the cult war. It's not a cult. Spice is a part of a full palette. You need to encompass it with other flavors to make it good. Yeah, I agree with that, Shovel Knight. Banana peppers are the... Oh, really? Okay. The other weird thing, y'all, this might be weird too. I hate bell peppers. I completely hate the taste of bell peppers. I don't know why. Any color, I don't like them. But what are those peppers in a jar? Is that banana peppers? No, it's pepperoncinis. Whatever those are, I like those. They're not that hot. They're not really hot. They're just kind of vinegary and they taste good. Love me some Franks. Yes, let's hear it for Franks. We like our Franks. They have their wing sauce too, but I just like the hot sauce in general. I'll buy a big bottle. Because one of my go-to meals is burritos. And so I just, really, you can put anything in a burrito, right? You just make some meal prep up, throw it in a burrito, add some cheese, add some Franks, throw it in the microwave, and you're good. Gluten-free tortilla, all that stuff. So I've been trying to not do that lately because the gluten-free tortilla is still about 20 grams of carbs.
Latex.
And I'm trying to do a very low-carb thing right now just to kind of get rid of this I want to call it pandemic weight, but it's probably more likely post-surgery weight. So, me, I hate bell peppers. I can't stand bell peppers. They're so gross. Daco, I came here due to a charity stream a few months ago and stayed for the latex and the elf ears. Yeah, because I'm an elf. Stargent knows I'm an elf. Stargent has elven descent too, we found out when we researched it. Daku, I love Frank's hot sauce. I know, right? I put so much on. Like, that's... I thought... So I've been eating, like, hot sauce since I was a kid. And so I thought for a long time I'd get an ulcer or something just because I liked the hot sauce so much. And I put so much on. But I've been good so far. So far. Bell peppers are delicious. Ugh. But hey, you know, we all have our preferences. That's the thing. I hate bell peppers for some reason. Shut up about elves. Steve, I'm just calling mine old weight. Getting old weight. Yeah. I'm trying not to call it that. I'm trying to, like, I don't know. I don't want to give up. I don't want to be like, yeah, I don't, but that's what it is. I mean, that's what it is. It's just that I'm getting old. Like, and my metabolism is slowing down. Shovel Knight, that's why a lot of curry sauces use yogurt in the recipes to add tartness and smoothness that the spice doesn't have. Know what goes on meat and bread and rice together. Oh, okay. Yogurt, interesting. Now like Thai curry stuff, isn't that more coconut milk based though? They don't use yogurt too for that, do they? Bell peppers are disgusting. Oh, Starter doesn't like them either. Yes, we have another thing in common. Hate bell peppers. I should make an emote that's like bell pepper with a cross through it. Brit, I love curry. Yeah, I love Thai curry. I've had some Indian curry too. But yeah, I know, Steve. Metabolism, it sucks. Hate it. Like, and it sucks because my boyfriend's metabolism is just like, he has like 30 Pepsis a day and stays skinny as fuck. Eats fast food, doesn't gain any weight. He's 8% body fat. How in the world? How? And not that I would want to be 8%, because as a woman, really anything below 20% can screw up your chemistry and body and stuff. But yeah, Ryan is 8% body fat. I'm just like, holy shit. I just want to get back to 20. I'm at 25 right now. It's driving me nuts. But yeah, I'm kind of going somewhat keto right now. I'm just really trying to avoid carbs as much as possible. And lifting a bunch more. Because I screwed up my metabolism during the pandemic by not eating enough and maybe fasting too much. And so I'm actually trying deliberately not to fast as much. Hey! Oh no! Thanks so much for gifting us up to Sith Lord Brit.
I'm just going to remain here.
So nice talking about bell peppers. Okay, well, I have something special for y'all. Oh no, and to Steve too. Thanks so much, Oh no, for the gift subs. I did add the silly tip jar thing. I just thought, I know that everybody has this, a couple of streamers have this like tip jar thing. And I was just like, I want to add that because you can like it fills up and with bits and like there's little capes in there right now. It's kind of cute. But yeah, I have a special treat for y'all. Thank you so much, Oh no, for gifting us. Yes, Oh no, the legend. Thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna bring someone in, someone special, someone new that I haven't gotten to show you all, but you might recognize. Are y'all ready for this? Oops.
Oh, hi there. I'm Tinkerbell. Welcome to the Clandra. Jerikafé told me all about y'all, said you're some awesome people, and I'm glad to see that you're here. I do have one small favor to ask, though. I'm really feeling under the weather today. And, it would really help if you said the magic words. You know the words, right? I believe in the Clandra. Oh, thank you so much. I
And
already
while I
feel
was
better.
recording,
It's great. So
people
have
were
fun in your
donating.
latex. And remember, it's not a cult. That's what I hear. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.
We do believe in fairies in the Clandor too, though. Just wanted to put that out there. No shoes. Sergeant hates feet. Just putting that out there. So anytime I don't have shoes on, yeah, that was a donation. So while I was recording, like someone did a donation and the train sound went through, and so I was like, I'll leave it in there. We know what that is. So thank you so much, Ono, for gifting those subs to Sith Lord Brit, and Steve is just Steve. The best cult I've ever been in. It's not a cult. It's not a cult. Oh, and the music. We gotta start the music. I need a hotkey for the music. We don't have trains on my island. It's my island. I do believe in the Clandra. I do. Exactly. Yes, we have elves, we have fairies, we have a lot of characters in the Clandra. Oh, and y'all, I'm going to start on a big project pretty soon here. I might start working on it tonight.
It's not a cult.
I want to do something new for subscriptions. Whenever this project is done, it's going to be a bit of a project. I want to start this thing called the Latex Passport. And so every sub, you'll unlock a new thing, and it'll be more personalized. And so it's going to require some web development and a bot. I'm going to make a bot as well. So it's going to be kind of fun. I'm excited to see how it goes, but just a sneak peek. Cold starts off good, then goes downhill. Stargen's always got something to complain about, though. I live on the 16th biggest island by landmass in the world, which is cool. 16th biggest island. Where are you at again, Shovel Knight? I forget. Are you in I don't know why I was thinking Australia, but you literally locked me in the basement. Oh, that's right. Newfoundland. Okay, that's right. Cool. I mean, if we want to get technical about it, Ryan locked you in the basement. I had nothing to do with that. I mean, we might have used the latex to bind you and all that, but I'm still in the basement. Send water. Here, hear me, Shark. Here, I know you're all tied up, so you gotta have some water. Locked you under the staircase. I mean, all this conversation feels like it needs this.
BDSM.
I do get fed well. Yeah, see? It's great being in the Clandra. CBT. Oh yeah, in case you didn't have that song stuck in your head yet, or it was out of your head again. Bean DSM. What's Bean DSM? God fucking damn it. Abracadabra, motherfucker. Abracadabra. That reminds me of what is that movie about getting high all the time? You know what I'm talking about, right? With what's his name? Dave Chappelle. What's that movie? Why am I blanking on it? I've seen it a million times. They're always getting high. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Abracadabra, yo. Half baked. There you go. That's what it is. Half baked. Oh, Bean DSM. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't do that. Homie, don't play that. I won't do the hot pepper sauce. I won't do the bean boozled stuff. I need I need to come up with some stuff though, y'all. If I do a subathon in September or October, what should I do? What redemption should I do? I need ideas. I need ideas. You know. What do you want to see me do? One thing I could always do is just to keep changing costumes. But if that's the case, the Chrono Trigger isn't the greatest for that because it's you know, I'll be dressed up as a Chrono Trigger character, and so unless I got like a bunch of Chrono Trigger characters to wear, that might be kind of fun. I really needed cock and ball torture BDSM stuck in my head. Shovel Knight's just like, I'm just going to spell it out for you. I'm just going to spell it out. We're all like on the down low, CBT, not really talking about what it is. And then he's just like, Dodge the Spoon was eating. Oh yeah, Dodge the Spoon. It's only one movie about getting high. We all brainwashed together. I mean, brainstorm. Yes, brainstorm. Shh. Wait, what's the one movie about getting high? There's more than one, right? Starchin. But yeah, I need ideas. I need ideas for a subathon. I don't know.
Latex.
I mean, must wear latex. If there's one thing I am not, it is subtle. Good to know, Shovel Knight. Good to know. Cock and ball torch. Oh, I need more coffee. Oh yeah. Pineapple Express. What else is there? There's a bunch, right? But I don't know. Half Baked is I've just seen it a million times, and in it they're like trying to signal the cops to come in, and the magic word is abracadabra, and they're like abracadabra, and nothing happens because the cops are getting high in the truck on accident. And so he's like, abracadabra, yo, abracadabra, and then they get caught. Shove a Coke can up my. Oh God. Okay. Let's calm down a little bit there. That's just I think we need something else here. Let's do a snow bunny. Try to erase that visual. That's a little much. Look at this cute snow bunny. Isn't he cute? Oh, speaking of, so I was screwing around with oh yeah, I added this in because, you know, I like puns and stuff. So if y'all ever want to kick that up. And then I also added in, I was trying to get, like, if someone gets banned or timed out, it would trigger a sound, but I couldn't get it to work because there's no actual chat text. So I only just have
Violation.
This instead. Violation. Oh, Starjan, are you heading out for reals? Okay. We'll see you later. Thanks for being part of the Clandra. But yeah, I was playing with stuff like that. You have been violated. I really would love it if someone gets banned or timed out, like it says, it triggers a sound, but apparently that text, it's like emote text, it's not chat text, isn't triggerable or something. So Ryan and I played with it a little bit and we couldn't get it to work. Mod can time me out if you want. Get rid of it. No, it's fine. I think it's scrolled up enough now. I thought about clearing the chat, but I was like, no, we're moving fast enough. I also added now the posting links. If you accidentally post a link and you don't have permission yet, it should have a sound that's like, please refrain from posting links. So I did get that to work at least, because that actually is a chat that Streamlabs puts in the chat when it times someone out for links. So at least I got that to work. It's on your permanent record in the Clandra. Oh yeah, so the commands are all, since they're all over the place, like they're all in different spots. They're in the about, they're in my about page. There's a chat commands. So it's mostly updated, but they're all in there. So it's actually, yeah, it doesn't show up in the chat, but it's on my about page.
Latex.
Oh yeah, get that latex. Get more of that latex. Bruh. Hey, is that a new one? Oh no. I haven't seen that before. Black rose. That black rose is pretty. I want my follower emotes. I don't have them yet. When's the beta gonna be over? I want follower emotes. Don't think Jared Domedra is streaming today. What? I mean, new emote, Red Queen Rhonda. Oh, just uploaded it for the 5K bits. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, Deaster's cute ones too. Yeah, I want my follower emotes. Oh, I also, oh, DZ emotes just dropped. Awesome. It was a screen cap of Sono took of me crying last night. Aww. Shovel Knight. Sometimes I wish I had someone to smack me before I post a comment to make sure it's something I actually want to say. Well, you know, sometimes, I mean, I can understand not having a filter. Like, I've had to work really hard to have a filter. And if I'm like with y'all, if I'm with close friends, then I will have less of a filter and be more myself, which is usually making more sexual comments. So if I'm doing that, then we must be fairly good friends. So just putting that out there. But yeah, but around other people, around strangers, I try to curb my realness a little bit. Oh, screen cap. That's cute. Yeah, no worries, Shovel Knight. Me Shark. I say dumb shit all the time. It's part of my charm. I love new emotes. Yeah, so I don't have any emote slots, but I want follower emotes so I can add some more. But I don't have bit badges, y'all. I really need to get Jen to make me some bit badges, but I don't know what I'd make them yet. So I got to figure that out. There's the 1K, there's the 100, the 1K, and the 5K, I think. So I need to do bit badges. I need to figure that out. Why does my phone correct everything? It's called autocorrect. It never corrects the way you want it to either. Oh no, thanks for contributing. Yeah, we're getting so close in the challenge. We're 86%. It's freaking awesome. I'm excited. I have not played Chrono Trigger in several years, and last time I played it was on the iPad.
Latex.
So I have not played the version on Steam, which is what I want to play on stream. So make a bruh emote, but in latex. A bruh. So what would my bruh look like? Oh, hey, Hornsy time. It kicked in automatically. Yes, it worked. I like when things work, because the auto kick in stuff has not been working that well. Daku, thanks for contributing to the 20-hour Chrono Trigger playthrough challenge. And yes, I'm feeling a little bit horny, y'all. Nice automation. Thanks. Yeah, it's nice when it works. Oh no, I swear, half the time the touch portal, I'm using touch portal, and I've had it like not work, or I have to. It's just like it ignores it. I don't know why sometimes, but working on it, slow but sure. But yeah, the 20-hour Chrono Trigger playthrough could be cool. I gotta figure it out. Do you code your own stuff? I mean, I use a lot. There's a lot of stuff out there you don't have to code, right? But I am a developer, and so I can code my own stuff. And I am, like I said, I'm gonna create something called a latex passport. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't know exactly how it's gonna turn out. But I have an idea of this like latex passport. So when you start subscribing, you get like a stamp, or it opens like a advent calendar instead. Like it opens a new door with a new character or something. And then it would be a personalized thing that you can go check offline as well, not just on my stream. So yeah, I have some ideas that is going to require some coding, and it's going to be fun. It would be bruh, but sexier. A sexier bruh. Look like a mischievous pixie. Hydrate. Hey, TX Mystery, welcome in. Grab some latex.
Latex.
I'm feeling a little bit horny right now. It's just what happens sometimes. You know, you can't help it. But thanks for the hydrate. Mishak, I love Chrono Trigger. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is my all-time favorite game. And I wanna do a speed run of it, right? But I think that'll be another challenge because I wanted to play the game again first because it's been so long, and so I wanted to get more back into it again and remember how to do it because it's been so long, you know. So we're whispering now. Starshin hates when I say that. We're whispering now. I need to practice more with my coding. I hate doing it, but I'm pretty good at it. It's useful. It's true, Shovel Knight. It's true. I write code for a living, and so I don't want to do it in my free time. That's what it comes down to. I want to do other stuff. And so me taking on this project for the stream, and it requires a lot of coding, is a big deal. So hopefully it works out, and it'll be something cool for y'all. Thanks, Daku, for the whispering tenderly. What do you want me to say in the Batman voice, me shark? Could do a Batman whispering. Batman whispering. I don't know how to do Batman whispering. Oh, how do you laugh? Can you laugh when you whisper? Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. What do you want me to say in the Batman voice, me shark? What do you want me to say? Shovel Knight, can I also just say how fucking cool GitHub is pretty cool. I have to say I use it every day at work, but I have my own account and a couple other things. I don't have a private account on GitHub with private repos because it costs money, but I use Bitbucket instead with Git because it's free. So I do that for my private repos. Me shark, what do you want me to say? Eevee. So Ryan saw Vendetta's big Eevee, and he wants one. He wants a big Eevee. So I'll probably have to get him one at some point. That or Espy. He really likes Espeon. So I got him an Espy our first week of dating, and he was very surprised. Alright, that's enough whispering. I just saved on car insurance by switching to Geico. Alright, there's a Batman voice. Blue Knight, I run my own self-hustle. GitLab. We used to run GitLab at my last company. Yeah, it's another way to do it. Anything that I need to publish, I set up automatic mirrors. Nice, Blue Knight. Yeah, I use Bitbucket, which is free, and an Atlassian product now. So that hosts my iNacho repo, and then it's gonna host my new Latex Passport repo as well. Daku, Espeon's your favorite too. Oh, Hornsy Times. Oh my god. This Valley Girl filter doesn't look great with a green screen, does it? Oh my god. Who did that? How can you even do that? What? What is going on? Oh no. Bitbucket. Yeah, I like Bitbucket because it's free. I mean, you can't get any better than free, am I right? It's like thebomb.com. I do have to say, I'm really liking that Touch Portal's working today. Like, all of my stuff is working automatically. It's like, holy crap, y'all. Can you believe it? Filter, it's perfect 80s. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, the green screen, it's just like, what is going on? I'm in Seattle, but am I in Seattle? No, I don't know. It's weird. I don't get it. But yeah, my iNacho repo is in there. Yes, I'm a Bratz doll. Oh my god, I look so good. Don't you think? Oh my god. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Can I pick the glasses? Oh my god. Oh my god. Just say oh my god a lot. Booba tea. Sorry, there's no booba tea today, but you know, this was the next dress in line. Did you know I wear my clothes in order? Yeah. It's the only way to go. Let me tell you. Wear your clothes in order. Then they just like all automatically like don't wear out more than the other. Like they all wear out the same length, you know? It's really quite amazing. I just can't believe how good it works for me. But so that's why I have a blue dress today. It's a good thing it wasn't a green dress today. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a green dress on the green screen. Then I have to be like Tinkerbell and use a blue screen. Oh my God. I love how the lips like curl up and show my teeth. Like, oh my God. Oh, we're back. Hey. It's only 2 minutes for that redemption. Yeah, I have a couple filters in there. Bunny Foo is one. Sunglasses is one. I wonder if they're all working now. There's a time when they just weren't all working. German Vampire, Cowgirl. So they're all filters now. I don't have to use props anymore. So it's kind of nice.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
D-Mac, you
Becky,
made it in.
look at her butt.
You just missed Valley Girl.
Latex.
Be like Tinkerbell and have transparent chest. I know. What was that all about? I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that in the VOD either, but maybe I wasn't paying attention to it. I'll have to look for that. Like, totally. Who was that? She scared me. That was Valley Girl. Yeah, she comes out to play sometimes for a very short time. She's a little bit kind of, out there. Clueless comes to mind, but shit, sharks here. Hide the booty. D-Mac, how are you? How amazing was that? I know this weekend, y'all need like a huge clap on the back. Clap on the back. Let's just all hug. Let's just all like hug. All right, like let's all hug. Have an emotional moment right now. We raised 9,400. And Cowgirl didn't work automatically. Damn. See, some of them just don't work automatically. All right, we'll do it manually. Freaking Cowgirl. That's how we do it around these parts. I'm gonna tell you, like, y'all should be really, really happy with what we did this weekend, cause let me tell you, this was a hooty kind of an event. It's like we had to, hey, look, I have freckles. Look at that freckles. Look at that. Group hug, yeah. Oh, German. The Germans took over the Cowgirl mode. The Germans. Yeah, we should be very proud about what we did this weekend. No? Yes, I think so. I'm feeling a little bit pale right now. But yes, let's, yeah, I thought it cute too. But maybe that's why it's having an issue where it doesn't want to do the thing that it should be doing. I'll put Cowgirl back on after this. Because this should automatically go off now. So no worries, y'all. But yes, group hug, everyone. Group hug. Come here, I'll give you a hug. But yes, this charity weekend, it was quite the weekend, wasn't it? Tinkerbell came in and said hello and helped raise some funds and sang a bunch. Her and her charming voice. Bite me. Okay, I'll hold myself back. But but yes, I'm so proud of you all for all the hard work that you did this weekend. It was quite the weekend. We sat on our butts most of the weekend in the streams and had a very, very good time and raised $9,420.69. 69! Yes, Blue Knight had a huge contribution to this. Generous human, exactly. Steve, suck your blood. Suck your blood. Oh, we're back. All right, we'll do Cowgirl mode again. All right, y'all, we're back. I don't know who that was, but a little scary. She kind of scared me, y'all. I don't know what yeehaw. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, but yeah, welcome in, D-Mac. We had a good old time this weekend. Y'all deserve a good old pat on the back. I'm gonna tell you, that's how we do in these parts. Yeah, I mean, could it get any better? I mean, next time maybe we get to 10K. But damn, we beat our last goal by, a whole like several $1,000s. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's pretty freaking awesome. Y'all did great. And you know, it doesn't matter how much you raised during your stream or whether you streamed or not. We all did an awesome job, and I just want to give y'all a huge hug because y'all are awesome. Grab y'all some latex. Let's just latex the chat, shall we? Latex everybody, because everybody deserves some chat latex. Community effort on all fronts. Exactly. Oh no. Exactly. Huge special thanks to those who organized. As an organizer of charity streams and charity raid trains myself, I can commend you for all the work that goes into.
The internet is really
D-Mac, thanks for the host. Much appreciated. I really appreciate that so much. Time you gave up more than enough. Exactly. So, yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into these things, and on all accounts. But y'all did great. Got it done. And the Calandra was a part of it. And y'all as being part of the Calandra, I mean, I really love y'all. I just want to say. I have to say, I feel personally very, I don't want to say blessed, because I don't believe in religion. I don't want to say lucky, because I don't believe in luck necessarily either. But I just feel very thankful. Thankful is the word. I reckon that's the right word to use. But thankful to have y'all in my Calandra. All to be friends of mine. And I'm just thankful I can say I know y'all. Because y'all are something else. Let me tell you. Tip my hat to you. Can't really tip it, but we're trying. And yeah, let's go forth and be merry. Thankful, honored, appreciate wet and moist. Exactly. In fact, speaking of moist, D-Mac, you better cool off a little bit there. And
latex.
Don't make me do the hose again, let me tell you. I added a sound to that one too, let me tell you. I got sounds coming out of my ears, let me tell you. Oh, D-Mac, you missed this one. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this one to work automatically, but...
Violation.
Watch out. Don't want to be in violation. Just saying. Around here, we will whip you in the shape. Let me tell you. That's how we do. That's how we do around here, around these parts. All right. Anyways. Let's see, is this? All right. We're back. We're back? Yeah, we're back. We're back to regular, so I can talk normal again. I love how my mic coming out of the Space Needle. It's actually kind of cool. I didn't mean to do that, but I did it. Oh, and D-Mac, you missed the Tinkerbell saying hello too. That's the new thing. As Tinkerbell can now come say hello to everybody. But I did order, so I ordered a Neptunia costume. I don't know if y'all remember that I played that game Neptunia. Can I get a teaser? Well, you can see it in the VOD, or you know, you'll be around. You'll see her. She'll be back. She'll be back to say hello another time, as she does. And I tell you, I can't wait to get back on point though. Like, Tinkerbell barefoot is not quite the same as Tinkerbell in point shoes. Like, I really like being able to go on point. Yeah, the VOD. But yeah, welcome in, D-Mac. You were up late too, right? I mean, yeah, I'm actually not surprised that you're only hanging out now after staying up late this weekend and stuff. I think the violation sound alert would be cute if it's the Monsters Inc. 2319. What is that? 6 a.m. is when Vendetta ended. Holy crap. Yeah, you and D Cannon. Oh my god. Like, time zone wise. Went to bed after then, up again at midday. Okay, yeah, that's good. It's crazy talk. Oh, so I'm thinking of adding yeah, Daku, let me know, do you mean like adding alert sound too or something, or what do you mean there? I do want to, like, I want violation to trigger somehow, but I don't know how. I don't know what it should trigger on. I don't know. I was originally thinking if someone got banned, that would be cool. That if I was missing it, I could see, and if they were timed out by mistake, I could fix it. You know, that kind of stuff. But when they found a kid's sock on a monster, oh yeah, okay. T-Mac super exhausted. Yeah, I bet. Like, we got plenty of sleep. We went to bed at all the right times, but so we weren't too bad, Ryan and I. But Ryan and I were hanging out in the streams most of the time. It was good stuff. Um, what? We need a whip cracking for it. Oh yeah, whip crack. Whoopsh, whoopsh, violation. Oh yeah, DMAC, I added this too. Finally, we've needed one of those for a while, right? I need to remember that I have that. I added that a long time ago, but I keep forgetting I have it. So whenever someone cracks a joke, we can use that. I have one, but no one uses it. Oh no, yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like half the stuff we make, is like that. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. For parodies, one thing I've noticed is that a lot of people have not seen a lot of my parodies, and so even when you go to request one, you're like, you don't know what to request. And so I've seen a lot of people use the spinning wheel thing. And I'm thinking of adding that in for parodies so that we could do a random parody, and then people will see new ones that they haven't seen before. So yeah, I'm considering working on that. Do that. Yeah, there you go. And maybe for sub perks too, since sub perks I call them sub perks, but it's the costume characters that come say hello. I could probably randomize that too. And then if people want to request one, but otherwise we'll just do the random ones. So yeah, I've got to set that up, figure that out. Is that, I know Oh No you do a spinner thing, right? Is that just the Google Chrome spinner, and then you just do a window capture or something? Or how do you do that? You just have to have that window open all the time or something? Just curious how y'all are accomplishing that. It's a wheel through Streamlabs. Okay, so it's a browser source. Okay, that's easy enough then. That's even easier. All right, I'll try to set that up then. So yeah, this week's schedule is just so I think I'm gonna start doing the morning update every Monday, y'all. So I've held off from doing this for a long time now because I wasn't sure we'd have enough to talk about every week, but it feels like we do now. Like it feels like we all can have this like great conversation once a week, like just a chatting stream, and it works. And I get kind of nervous when there's like empty space. And so I just haven't had that in the last couple times I've done the morning update. So I want to try just doing the Monday morning update every Monday. That's what I'm thinking. And then Zelda. Yeah, no more shit shows. I changed the schedule based on what y'all wanted. And so Monday morning was a huge, like, number one spot that everybody wanted. And so Monday morning updates. I'm more happy that it's Thursday than Monday. So yeah, Monday morning will be the update. And then Wednesday night will be the gaming stream. And then it'll be either a Thursday or a Friday night as an extra third stream. And that's the one that'll change every week, I think. And that'll be like, latex or song recording or karaoke and that kind of stuff. So I'll kind of switch that one around. But the Monday morning and Wednesday night will be the every week, I think. Finally, I'll have like a real schedule for the most part. Oh no, I assigned it to a button on the stream deck. Oh, okay, cool. I will do that then. If you don't have a stream deck. No, I do have a stream deck. Yeah, there's a couple ways to do a software stream deck. Yeah, no more shit shows. The morning update stream should be a start of the week. Yeah, I agree, DMAC. I think it works really well on Monday, because then you get to talk about the weekend, and just, hang out and vibe. And since I don't do a lot of weekend streams, it's a good way to just say, hey, I'm back, and how's it going, y'all, and that kind of stuff. So but yeah, I'm excited about the latex passport. I may ask Jen to do some design graphic stuff for that for me too. So we'll see. I need to ask her about bit badges and that as well. So we'll see how that works. It's going to require a lot of coding. Back to Python, and Google App Engine was where I usually do my stuff. That's web hosted because it's free for a certain amount of data and stuff. So, but yeah, that's the plan going forward, y'all. So Wednesday night will be Zelda again. I played a little bit this weekend, but not a lot because I wanted to kind of be ready for the chunk of the stuff on stream. And then Friday night this week will be song recording, and we have our sounds all figured out now. So I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Is there anything else I didn't talk about yet? Oh, ballet. I'm actually a little bummed about ballet. I'm bummed about my knee still. So being real with y'all, PT has been going well, and I'm doing squats and lunges and all that stuff. But my left quad is still very weak, and I still have a lot of pain using the clutch and the parking brake, which is that left leg, and going upstairs. And those are the things that I had going on before the surgery. And they say that this bone healing, which is what this is, cartilage and bone healing, is going to take up to a year to heal. And I'm at the 3-month mark. So my original hope of like 6 months, like this winter, to go back to ballet may or may not happen. And I have to consider that if ballet may have caused this, I really should consider not doing ballet again. But the doctors don't want to say that it caused it because they don't know, and they don't want to prohibit me from doing things that I love. So I'm kind of at a conundrum there where I'm just kind of putting off ballet and putting off what I want to do about that. So we'll see as time goes by. The good news is I'm back to cheer. We have actual tryouts this week, so tomorrow night. I don't have to try out. It's my 3rd season, but I'm helping with, set up the tryouts event and all that. I have a cosplayer friend who's actually joining the team. I'm excited to have her join up. And then we're going to kick it right into the new cheer season. It sounds like we will have to wear masks at practice because we rent a space from a school, and there's anybody who goes in the building has to have a mask no matter what. But that's, better than virtual. That's all I got to say. I'm not excited about wearing a mask at cheer practice, but I'm also excited about being in person because virtual cheer practice was just devastatingly exhausting and exasperating last year. So, oh no, that's exciting. Yeah, exactly. So hopefully things continue down that line, and we can hopefully things open up again too. We just started mask mandates in Washington today. So now we have mask mandates for the state indoors, which I'm not excited about either. I went to the gym. They didn't have a sign on the door, so I didn't wear a mask. And then the lady came in later, and she went around to everybody. It's like, yeah, if you have a mask, wear it. If you don't, bring one tomorrow. And then there was a sign on the door when I left. So we are back to full mask mandates indoors. Hopefully that goes away soon. Super hyped for you. Thanks, D-Mac. Yeah, I'm excited about it. And traveling, I'm still traveling. I'm just I have not traveled all summer because the Seattle summer is kind of nice and I don't like to leave as much. But now that we're heading into fall and winter, I'm going to be traveling, and I'm just hitting my MVP on Alaska Airlines. And so I want to hit MVP Gold, which is another 20,000 air miles that I have to hit. So I might be taking a couple smaller trips, and one of them is going to go to Alaska. So we're going to do a day trip. Me and a friend are going to do a day trip to Alaska, where we're literally going to fly to Alaska and go to Ohio. Yeah, I should go to Ohio and hang out with y'all. How close is everybody? Oh no, how close are y'all to each other? Could we get together if I came out to Ohio, and just hang out or something at your bar area or something? But yeah, Alaska is I'm gonna fly to Alaska. We're gonna go see the Northern Lights, or try to, right? Because they don't always show up. And then check out a hot springs. So we'll bring a swimsuit, and then go back to the airport and fly home. So it's literally we're not staying overnight. It's just a day trip. We'll have a backpack with all my purse and stuff, and then swimsuit and stuff like that. But yeah, it's kind of more of an air miles trip, and because I've never been to Alaska, so it'll be kind of fun. There's at least Indy, Hideous Stoner, Steve, and Josh in my general area. Okay, cool. Steve lives almost oh, cool. Okay. It looks like I'm going to be driving out to Minnesota to help a friend over Labor Day or weekend. I'm probably going to extend the trip and go all the way out the East Coast. Nice. Where are you at again, Blue Knight? I forget. I want to say Canada for some reason, but I think that's Canadian Bones. So yeah, I don't know. Although Ohio is going to be cold in the winter. I usually like to go somewhere where it's warm in the winter. But I mean, I could just take a maybe just stay a night over in Ohio and just to come hang out with y'all and get some extra air miles out of it. Maybe oh no, you and I can Don't come in the winter. Maybe you and I can talk about doing that in October or something. It's not quite winter. Something to think about. It might be cool just to come out, see everybody, and hang out, and then fly home, kind of thing. So, Michigan, Minnesota. Okay, yeah. Some of those state things I don't get right. I've not been to a lot of states too, so don't come in the winter. I'm in Colorado. Okay, that's right. Denver. Yeah, I've been to Denver. I had a friend from Denver who came out this weekend, and so on Saturday she came and hung out with us for a little bit. Wish I had superpowers so I can drag your continent closer to mine. Yeah, DMAC, me too. I have not gone out of the country at all, and I'm still hoping to go to Cabo in Mexico in December, but we'll see. That might be another bunch of air miles too. So, oh, you were in Montana before that, Blue Knight? There's a lot of states I haven't been to yet, so it's nice. So I've already this year alone I've crossed off Louisiana, Mississippi, New Mexico, and so if I can cross out Alaska and Ohio in 1 year, I'll get 5 states in a year. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see. But I don't know how easy it would be to get everybody together and all that stuff. Ooh, Qui-Gon Jinn just went live. Maybe we can raid her in a little bit here. Spent 10 years in Montucky. Daku going to Texas next weekend. I really wanted to go to Austin for November novel writing trip, but I ended up, Austin was like a high of 70, and I wanted in November, and I wanted warmer, so I'm going to do Palm Springs in November for my novel writing trip for 2 weeks. I'm excited about that. If anybody wants to come out to Palm Springs in November, I have an Airbnb, so you just have to pay for your flights and just come hang out. I'm not going to be doing a lot, but we have a pool at the Airbnb, and I will be, like I said, writing my novel is all. So just throwing that out there. If only they had underwater tunnel from here to America. They have one from Dover in the bottom of England to France. Yeah. Daku, what are you doing in Texas? Who you seeing? What are you doing? If you come to Ohio, I could get everyone together. Okay, good. Yeah, maybe I might actually consider that. I'll talk more offline with you about that. Oh no. Because like I said, I need the air miles, and so it might be awesome to meet everybody anyway. So I might just come stay the night in an Airbnb nearby and then fly home. So it'd be like a quick weekend trip. Austin's nice. I know, I kind of wanted to move to Austin. It's the bluest part of Texas, and Texas doesn't have a state income tax, and there's a cheer team there. So it meets a lot of my criteria, but I need to see it more. Ryan's job's here, so we'd have to figure that out too. So it's more like a pipe dream at this point. But Daku, my niece graduates from boot camp. Oh, wait, like actual army, or not army, but armed forces boot camp, or is it like a yeah, must be what it is, I assume. When I hear boot camp now, I think of like coder camp, because there's like 3-month and 6-month coder camps where you like learn everything about development and then graduate with a certificate, and then you can get a job, that kind of thing. So that's why I ask. Air Force. Oh, is Air Force in Austin or Texas? Sorry. Lackland AFB. Okay, Air Force. All right. Blue Knight knows. Blue Knight knows. All right, have you been in the armed forces, Blue Knight? I never have. Wow, Blue Knight called that, didn't he? Yeah, I've never wanted to actually do any of that, but you know, props to the people that do, because like serving your country is a big deal. I don't know if I can make it through boot camp, honestly. I'm too much of a snowflake, maybe. Hey, Cubone, welcome in. Grab some latex.
Latex.
Blue Knight, no, but I was pretty close, and I know a lot of lore. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, boot camp isn't that hard, Cubone? That's what some people have said. Yay, latex. But I don't think I believe it. I just always see this drill sergeant yelling at you, and I'm just like, don't yell at me. I'm horrible about that. Like, Ryan raises his voice a lot just because he gets passionate. And I'm like, why are you yelling? Stop yelling. And he's like, oh, sorry. Just because he's passionate about something, it's just like, everyone knows the two Marine boot camps, Paris Island and MCRD at San Diego. Everyone except me. I don't know that stuff. Yeah, for like a couple weeks, but you get used to it. Oh God, I don't know if I can get used to it. Oh no, Jen tells me to stop yelling all the time. Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, stop yelling. He does it on the phone too. He talks really loud on the phone. I'm just like, why are you yelling? Army has their boot a lot more spread out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know any of this stuff. Loud noises intensifies. All right, I need some water. I'm talking too much. Oops. Violation. Oh, I can actually make a hotkey for that. Violation. How are you doing, Cubone? It's been a while. What's new? How was your weekend? Did you hang out in the charity raid train at all? I mean, it's hard not to, right? All weekend long, it's like you're gonna probably end up in it somewhere. It's really an awesome time. I loved being on Patch's game show too. I wished we didn't get eliminated right away, and I was surprised that I was so good at drawing that Stitch. Okay, maybe it's just that Stitch is good at guessing, because I am horrible at guessing. But I don't know if y'all caught that. Like when I was drawing, like Stitch was guessing my stuff, and we were just getting it. But when he was drawing, I was like, I don't know what this is. I'm not a good drawer. Like I use stick figures and all that stuff. So. Trying to give my PC a rest after the... Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, exactly. Weekend was good. Spent some time with friends. Nice. What'd you do with your friends? Mostly third wheeling. I had a friend come from Denver that I hadn't seen in 2 years. And so she was helping her brother move. And so she came out and we hung out here. She hadn't seen my condo yet. And then we went to Red Robin. And then I took her back. So it was nice to see her. And we went to brunch with another friend on Sunday before coming back and just sitting on our asses all day. Patches was saying that he might make the game show a thing. I hope so, because I want a chance to lip sync. I will own that shit. Own it. T1 actually had a birthday barbecue. Oh, cool. Okay. Barbecue. We kind of had some dreary weather. A little bit of warmth, but not a lot. And that's kind of what we're stuck in. I need to look at the week's weather, because this weekend I'm supposed to go out on the lake, pedal boating with some friends, and then go get some nachos. But if it's not like high 70s or low 80s, I'm probably going to cancel that. So it's just not as fun. I'm trying to give my wallet a rest. Oh yeah, Blue Knight, definitely. I hear that. I looked at all the donations, because I did little ones here and there throughout the raid train, and I was like, oh crap, gotta update the budget for this month's donations. Exactly. All right, y'all. Well, it's almost... Wow, we did this for 2 hours. So that's what I'm thinking, is the morning update is going to be a thing every Monday. I'm excited. I'm actually really happy and excited that to have y'all here. When I first started on Twitch, I know, right? When I first started on Twitch, this is what I wanted. Like, I wanted to just hang out with people and chat, but I feel like, until you make a lot of friends, it's just hard. Everybody knows it's hard to grow on Twitch, the Shim Show, and it's hard to like network and all that stuff. So once you have that networking and you have enough people talking and hanging out, it's easy, right? So we love our Jerikafé time. I'm gonna start calling it that, I think. So Jerikafé, the morning update, or something like that. I have to remember that. Daku coined it. Because the Shim Show just sounds like I'm gonna shiv you or something. Or it sounds like a... Shim honestly also sounds like a derogatory gender term. So I probably would shy away from that one. But yeah, I like the Jerikafé. So anyways, I just want to thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for being here with me and hanging out. It's because of y'all that I've been able to make it through the pandemic, you know. And even as we're still kind of going through it, it's an up and down thing right now, and just being able to hang out with y'all, it means a lot. So anyways, let's go raid Qui-Gon Jinn. I need to double check that she is... Oh, your phrase got banned? Yeah, I did turn on a bunch of stuff because we were so worried about getting hate rated. Let me know if there's something in there that shouldn't have been banned. Oh, is Jen buffering or something? Yeah, let me know if it's something that shouldn't have banned. Just DM me, DMAC, and I can remove a word or something. I didn't use all the words that were in there, but I tried to like include a bunch of them that seemed like derogatory. So. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's kind of could go either way. I feel like it is a term used for. It's a term used for a derogatory term talking about transgender people and pretending to be, and then like surprising you with their gender and all that kind of stuff. So that's why it's a derogatory term. But yeah, trap. It's used in a derogatory way towards transgender people. Okay, Jen's doing pottery. We're gonna go raid her. But again, I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being here. Really a great way to start my week. I hope it's a great way to start your week because, just like I wasn't excited about going back to work today, but now that, you know, I've worked out and hung out with y'all, I feel good about starting the week off. So I'll see you around in all your streams. We'll see you on Wednesday night otherwise. And thanks again for hanging out. Thanks for being awesome legends, as Vendetta would say, and raising so much funds for the Trevor Project too. Let's go give Qui-Gon Jinn a good latex raid, shall we? And I'll see y'all Wednesday night. Have a great day at work. Thanks, Cubone. Bye, Daku.